for the Transformers community. Please subscribe to MightMouse74.
I'm MightMouse74, and this is Thundercracker. What's up, Mouseketeers? MightMouse74 with the Transformers Generations video review. From the 2014, this is the 30th edition, I bring to you Thundercracker. On the back, you see a picture of Thundercracker in robot mode with his spinning assault cannons and his Cybertronian jet fighter mode. And as always, you get a brief bio. Thundercracker believes that the ability to fly is the ultimate expression of evolution among his kind. He views all those without it as inferior beings, but his sneering superiority hides deep insecurity. He is unsure of himself as a warrior and suffers a crippling fear of being trapped on the ground. I'll also compare him with, this is Fall Cybertron Starscream. So this is the Canadian version, which means none of these guys come with any comics, but that's okay. I can't read anyways. I'm kidding. Without further ado, let's get Thundercracker out of here and see what he's all about. Alright, here we have Generations Thundercracker in his Cybertronian jet fighter mode. He does look pretty cool. He also comes with his spinning assault cannons. We'll get to that a little bit later on. I just want to cover some of the detail for this figure. So he does have some blue detailing by the nose cone. He has some translucent windows for the cockpit. Some silvery detailing all on the side. Blue detailing here. Some purple detailing right inside there, if you guys can see that or not. Some more purple detailing here. And he has some pretty cool Decepticon logos on both sides of the wing. Some red detailing on both sides as well as some silver detailing. And on the back side of Thundercracker, he has some red detailing here and some silver detailing on both sides as well. So for the spinning assault cannons, you can actually pull these guys apart. You can pull them apart like that, or you can actually peg them back together, and he can actually hold them both in robot mode, and they actually spin, but you can just spin them by hand. So that's pretty much how they spin. So like I said, you can actually pull them apart, and you can actually put them on in his Cybertronian jet fighter mode. There's a couple of peg holes on the bottom here and one right there, and you can just take the spinning assault cannons and plug it in somehow. Oh man. Like that. And then take the other one and plug it in the same way. There's a peg hole there and a peg on top of the cannons. All you have to do is just plug it in like that. Alright, so now let's do a comparison with the Generations Thundercracker. Here he is next to Transformers Fall Cybertron Starscream. They're both the exact same mold, but just different color. So here's just another shot at Thundercracker and Starscream. That way you guys can actually see the color differences between the two figures. To get to Thundercracker's robot mode, it's actually fairly simple. First, just push the nose cone down and around so it's tucked in like that. Then with the feet, what I like to do first, just grab the feet out first, that way you don't forget to do it later on. And then the feet, or the legs, are actually pegged in here, and as well on the other side right there. And really all you have to do is just kind of, and they're pegged in really nice and tight and nice and secure. That's what I like about these Transformers. If they're nice and secure, that's how well your Transformers are. I mean, that's just me. And just unpeg it like that, and you pretty much have Thundercracker's legs done. Next, what you want to do, come up to the top part of Thundercracker and take the head and rotate the head all the way around so it's facing the front. And then the arms, you want to take the arms out, and they're tucked in this part there, and I'll show that off a little bit later on when I transform him back into his jet mode. Pull him out like this. Do the same thing with the other side, just like like that. Next, what you want to do, what I like to do first, there's a peg hole on the buttocks of Thundercracker, and there's a peg right there. All you have to do is bring it down and plug it into his buttocks like that. And then this can be a little bit tricky to do. This part here, you want to accordion that down so this is somewhat facing upwards. Push it in so it's like that. And then all you really want to do is just fold that in like this. Fold that in like that. For the arm of Thundercracker, all you have to do is bring it down and around. And pretty much do the same thing on the exact same side. Bring it down and then rotate it around like that. And ladies and gentlemen, here we have Generations Thundercracker in his awesome robot mode. A cool looking figure, but yet a very, very simple transformation. Let's take a closer look and you guys can check out some of the details. Here's a quick headshot for you. If you guys want to see some of the lead piping in his eyes, check this out. Now, how cool is that? So for Thundercracker's spinning assault cannons, you can actually leave it like this if you want, and you can plug it in. You want to use the inside peg and plug it in like that, and he actually holds it quite well. If you don't like it like that, you can just unplug it. And as I showed you in the beginning of the review, you can actually separate it so you can hold them both at the same time. Plug one in here if it'll stay, like that. Then take the other cannon and do the same thing. Oops, wrong side. Plug it in somehow. So it looks like that. And kind of just straighten them out a little bit. So now you have them holding both of the spinning assault cannons. So now let's do a comparison with Generations Thundercracker in his robot mode. Here he is next to Fall Cybertron Starscream, and these guys look absolutely fantastic together. So to transform Generations Thundercracker back into a Cybertronian jet fighter mode, you really just gotta do the opposite. Take the arm, and basically all you have to do is kind of fold it back up like that, and basically do the same thing with the other side. So let's just lift it up so it looks like that. Next, what you want to do, take these little bits here, lift them up out of the way, and then on the back, you want to unpeg it from the buttocks. And this part here, you want to make sure that's nice and straight, like that, and then rotate Starscream's, or Thundercracker's head back, like that, and then kind of just lift it up so it looks like that. Next, again, you want to come up to the top of Thundercracker, and where it's hollow inside here, you want to put Thundercracker's arms inside here, and there's a peg along the forearm of Thundercracker right where my thumb is, and there's a peg hole right there, and basically all you want to do is kind of, whoops, not like that, just kind of like that, bring them together, and they do actually peg in there, nice and secure. Oops, I almost threw off camera there. You want to peg them together so they look something like that, and just kind of push them in so it looks like that. Next, for the legs of Thundercracker, you can actually go ahead and tuck in the feet. It just makes it a little bit more easier. And then all you have to do is just rotate this all the way back, and if you want, you can actually pull out the nose cone or the tip of Thundercracker. And there's two peg holes on the back of Thundercracker's legs, one here, one right there, and there's two pegs on the back here and one on the other side right there, and all you have to do is plug these guys in there together like that. Do the same thing with the other side. If you guys can see this or not, there's a peg hole right where my thumb is and a peg right there. All you have to do is plug that in here, just like that. And with the weapons, where did I put them? Grab the weapons here to separate, and you can put one weapon. Here we go again. like that. Kind of push it in there, like that. That was a little bit off camera, but I do apologize. Take the other one, do the same thing, plug it in, and boys and girls, here we have Thundercracker back into a Cybertronian jet fighter mode. So this is MightMouse74, and you've just seen a video review of the 2014 30th edition Transformers Generations Thundercracker. This guy is awesome. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, support the mouse, support your Transformers community. Stay tuned for more reviews, more updates, and plenty more to come. I want to thank everybody for watching, and as always guys, take care everybody.